example of Uganda, because Uganda exports very many things now in the region. So I don't know I'll have to look at your figures. Yes, there are still some issues. That's why we had the whole day discussing. If you see the list, I think the minister will give you the list of issues we dealt with. It's a long list. These are the things which block trade. The documentation, the slowness at the border, the lack of common standards. You know, if you don't have the same standards. There was recently a meeting in Geneva of the WTO. They were again auditing the trade efforts of all the countries in Africa, and they were pointing out all those issues. But I can assure you, because what is trade about? Trade is about solving people's problems. I need clothing. Where do I buy it from? I need materials for housing. Where do I buy them from? I need food. Where do I buy it from? I need means of transport. How do I solve that problem? People are going to school. Where are the scholastic materials coming from? This is the human needs. Trade is about the human needs. So, do Africans have human needs? Yes. Can they be satisfied by products either within the country or from the region? Yes, the potential is great. So then what are the intervening obstacles? That's why we had this wonderful meeting here. And if you read through the obstacles, we have been able to remove this one, remove that one, remove that one. So that we stop enriching others. The other day I was looking at the imports of Uganda. Textiles, 800 million shillings, dollars. Yes. Textiles, nguo, 800 million dollars. You're giving that money to others. And yet Uganda produces cotton. The other day I was looking at the figures for paper, karatasi. Nduguzenu Waganda, they are spending $130 million importing paper. I don't know whether it includes toilet paper or what. I don't know whether, but they were saying paper. 130 million dollars. You earn $500 million from coffee. That's your Uganda. You have heard of Uganda? That republic there. There's a republic called Uganda. Those fellows earn $130 million, $500 million from coffee. Send back 800 million. That means for textiles. Then for paper. Then for pharmaceuticals. You go and look at the import figures of Uganda or Kenya. It's madness. It is hemorrhage, bleeding. That's what must be stopped. It must be stopped by import substitution and export promotion. And I'm sure if you look at the import figure of Kenya, you will see what is being imported. You go and look at the list. If they are importing it from wherever, why not buy it from Uganda? And why doesn't Uganda buy it from Kenya? Because at one time there was when I was before your father was born. What's your name? Your name?
June, sir.
Who?
June.
June. Uh-huh. I'm sure before your father was born, I saw a paper mill at a place called Webuye. Would you have heard of Webuye? Because this one is .com. They don't know anything about Africa. They know everything about Europe and the North Pole and the South Pole. This place, Webuye is... Webuye is on the way to Bungoma. And when I was going to university, Kenya had built a paper mill there, near a place called Turbo. From Webuye you go to Turbo. Now I don't know what happened to that paper mill.
Where it collapsed. It's now when we're trying to revive it.
Yes. So this $130 million, which I'm donating, I don't know, to imagine I'm buying paper from Finland. Have you heard of Finland? Finland is a place which is so cold that a tree takes 120 years to grow. In Uganda, pine trees take 7 years. They're already mature. But I am buying paper from Finland. Why not buy it from Webuye? So don't be pessimistic. Don't look at those figures. It has come down. It is because of kulala. Watu wamelala. Lakini kama mtu amelala sio kufa. Kulala sio kufa. Achamuka anaweza kufanya kazi. And you can say now we are in a wake-up session now. Asante sana.